Hey guys, in this video I will be showing you how to be plant-based on a budget. We're going to use a budget of $50 and we're going to do a week's worth of food. So a lot of people say that it isn't feasible to be plant-based because it is not cost efficient. However, it is cheaper to be plant-based because essentially you're not buying meat, so you're saving money by not using an entire food group. So I'm gonna make this video very fast for you guys, do some recipes. I'm gonna probably do like 3 and then repeat the same recipes for the entire week just so it can be easier. And let me know how it goes, and thumbs up this video if you want to see more. So I am at my local ShopRite right now, and I just like to keep everything short and sweet. Like, I don't really mind which food place I go to. I'm not really picky in regards to that, but as long as you are finding some fresh produce, you know, then it'll work out fine. But this is the produce section that they have, and yeah, we're gonna grab a bag of oranges for our juices in the morning. And then we're going to do some bananas, which are not even ripe yet. And I'm gonna grab about 2 of these because I eat a lot of bananas. So food shopping is pretty self-explanatory. I would say to stick within the produce section and grab as many of your favorite fruits and your favorite vegetables as you like. I know everyone prefers something different because they have dislikes and they also have allergies, but for me, I just picked all my favorite fruits and veggies, and I like to do it more so of the greener, the better. So for greens as your main dish, I would say to do spinach or kale. You can even do collard greens if you feel like breaking that leaf down. It just takes a long time to cook collard greens, so this week I just grabbed spinach. And for fruits, I'm doing grapes, I'm doing strawberries, I'm doing oranges, and I'm also doing bananas. The more berries you use, the better, since berries are low calorie and also low in sugar. So we are finished grocery shopping. I went a little bit over 50, about 60, but some of the stuff I got you don't have to get. But yeah. Also, I like to keep these yellow bags because I use it to change my cat litter, or just to take out the garbage in the house, and you know, things that require small maintenance. Please get a reusable water bottle. So we're going to start off with asparagus, and we're also going to need some celery for our juicing. We're also going to have peppers, spinach, and we're also using my favorite, of course, onions, because onions are the basis of everything, and garlic. Onions and garlic are the root of everything. Cilantro, of course, as well. And we're also going to do a little bit of processed plant-based food and do some veggie sausages for protein, some chickpeas, and we're going to use distilled distilled vinegar to basically just cleanse all our veggies. So I'm just rinsing them all off with water and distilled vinegar, and right now I'm just chopping everything up. You can do this in about the sizes that you prefer your peppers to be. I like my peppers to be kind of like long, but at the same time, you know, thin. I'm sure you guys already know this, but make sure you take the seed or the heart of the pepper out of it before you start cutting it, or else you're gonna have a big mess. Just take it out. I prefer actually to cut up my garlic that's fresh instead of using minced garlic because the taste is just so much different. Minced garlic tastes like really stronger and it doesn't taste the same like as typical garlic, but we're gonna just use actually fresh garlic and chop it up ourselves. So I'm just going to go ahead and use half of a whole onion. And when opening my onion, I always make sure to go deep into it because you don't know what happens to onions before they're given to us. So I want to like just get very deep into the onion before I actually start to use the onion. Now we're gonna go ahead and start cleaning our spinach. So I don't want to pour too much vinegar because if you pour too much vinegar into it, then your spinach is just gonna taste straight like vinegar. So you want to just use about 2 cupfuls. I eyeball everything that I make. So I just poured some over and now I'm just rinsing it with hot water and draining the water out of it. So now I'm just using some long grain white rice. You can do white rice or brown rice. It doesn't really matter to me. Brown rice is definitely healthier, but white rice is lower in calories, so I'm gonna go with white rice. And the way I do it is I'll pour about enough rice and then enough water until the fork can stand up alone, which is the way that, I was raised on. Or you can just do it by the measurements on the back of the bag. It's up to you guys. Instead of using actual butter, I like to just drizzle some olive oil and so we're gonna go ahead and let that cook, and while that's cooking I'm gonna start sauteing my onions and garlic. I like to saute this in some olive oil to really just wake up the other flavors that we're about to cook with. And garlic and onion, I cannot emphasize this enough, that they are the basis of every plant-based meal. They really give everything that flavor. And now we're going to just start working our spinach in with the sauteed veggies, and we're just going to use the natural flavors of the vegetables to give it this authentic, real plant-based flavor. So the goal is to let the spinach cook down until it is very small, and you're just gonna wait till it shrinks. And as it shrinks, you're going to just continue to add the rest of the box because remember we're making food for the entire week. So you want to make sure everything is thoroughly cooked, and then we are going to get a bigger pot to mix the spinach with the peppers. I like to season everything with cilantro and adobo to give it really a natural, Spanish taste to it. So we're going to just use about 2 cans of chickpeas, and I'm also going to be mixing this in with some tomato sauce. I feel like this should be something that you should already have at home. And those are just the ingredients for our protein that we're making for lunch. Now for breakfast for the week, you can do some oatmeal or something whole, but personally I like to do fruits. Fruits in the morning are the best. You can eat them whole, or you can juice them, or you can make a smoothie, but right now I am just juicing some celery, some cucumbers, some carrots, and some apples. Apples are really gonna just give it that sweet flavor, and look at me making a fucking mess, like I can't. But just do your favorite fruity fruits. So just make sure you have enough juice to make for the entire week, and then you're good. You're pretty much done. I sauteed the sausages on the side. It's nothing really to add seasoning to. You can add some seasoning to it if you want, but I just did that, and we're going to put the veggies that we made over the rice that we made, and that is going to be your dinner. And for the lunch, you're going to do chickpeas and tomato sauce and veggies that you sauteed on the side as well. And then for breakfast, it's going to be smoothies and whole fruits of your choice. And that is it for the 1 week easy meal plant-based. If you guys recreate this, please hashtag activebabes and make sure to follow all of my accounts. Kurlykyy, Active Fitness are my accounts where I post my healthy meal ideas and also just me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.